Welcome back everyone to another episode. I'm just going to check my email and see if we got any jobs to go look at. I seen a notification on my phone, but let's check it out. We're just typing our password now. Okay, it looks like we got an email from a Ricky Bobby. He wants us to give a price on building a campground up by his restaurant. So I'm going to give him a call and we'll see if we can get this job. I just got off the phone with Ricky and we're able to go up now and look at the job and see if we can get it. But first things first, we're going to have to stop at Casey's because we need some fuel and I kind of need some fuel too, so we're going to grab a coffee. So we're going to have to put this on a credit card because, well, I have $0 in the bank account right now, so we really need this job and it's pretty far away. So I ended up filling the skid steer up and we filled the truck and we got a couple Casey burritos and a coffee and we are negative $200. I have about an hour drive to get to the location, so I'll see you guys then. According to the GPS, I'm almost there, and I just realized this place is right next to the sawmill that we went to a couple of times, which is going to come in handy because there's a lot of trees that we're going to have to remove for these campsites. So I'm just pulling up to the Red Wagon Grill. I'm going to go in and talk to them. I brought the skid steer because it's such a far drive that if we do get the job, we can start it right away. Well, boys, we get the job. Ricky wants us to do it. This is where the campground's going. We're going to end up putting about 10 campsites in for now and 3 tiny homes that he's going to use as cabins to rent out. I ended up renting an excavator because ours is an hour away and the float charge would have just been way too much, so it was actually cheaper to just rent one. So the excavator won't actually be here for another hour, so I'm going to put the grapple on and we're going to cut down a couple of trees while we're waiting. The sawmill's just right next door, so we're going to make some quick and easy money. I'm thinking I'm going to take these 2 trees down first because the main road actually goes up through here. Timber, here goes the first tree, and here goes the second one. Ricky, watch out, timber. So I got all the trees delimbed, but my plan now is to fill up the truck and trailer. We're going to put as many trees on as possible because, well, I don't think DOT is going to really bother us going next door. It may not be the prettiest load, but it works. I don't know how good it's going to stay on, but we only got to go next door. My poor dump truck, you can feel it. It is rocking pretty good. It is definitely going to get beat up, but I really don't want to make another trip. Well, guys, we made $14,000 selling these trees, and there's still more trees on the property. So we're going to make a killing off this job. And it looks like the excavator got delivered, so we can start building the main road because there's a couple more trees up and back we got to get. But before we can do that, I got to send $1,000 for the rental. We're just going to dig out the road now. We're going to keep it just dirt. We're just getting rid of the grass and topsoil. And next year, he's going to put gravel on. So this is phase 1 of the project, and he's doing phase 2 next year. And I sure hope we can get it because it's going to be double the amount of work. And it's a way bigger contract. So I've been digging for a couple hours. We got the main road done and we got this side road done to, I guess, a couple more campsites. So we got to cut down a couple more trees and we're going to bring them to the sawmill and we're going to make more money. First things first, timber. And there it goes. You got to watch out for that kickback. It kicks back pretty good. But we got about 10 more trees I want to cut down and we're going to bring them to the sawmill. I just got back from the sawmill. We made $10,000 off the trees because I had to give Ricky half because he found out what we were doing. And if I didn't give him half the tree money, he wanted it taken off the main price and I didn't want to do that. So I'm starting to dig out for the second road, and this road's going to actually lead down to where he's going to have the tiny homes, and later on he's going to be able to build a pond down there and he's going to actually make this place really nice. Well, Ricky just called me and he told me that the tiny homes are on their way. They're pre-built. So before we get that started, I'm going to show you what we got done so far. So this is the main road, and down this side road there's actually 4 campsites. And I'm going to try to get the very last one. Ricky said he give me a discount, so I'm going to try to get that one, and we're going to move our trailer down here. Then you come to the left, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 campsites. Then you go down this road, and this is where the tiny homes are actually going. And later on, he's going to make a road going down straight for more campgrounds. So we got 3 of the tiny homes placed, and we got the excavator brought back. So I'm just leveling everything up, and I'm going to give you a little tour of the tiny home. It's not quite done yet. They got a couple more things to do. I know for a fact the bathroom, and they need a bit more furniture. So as you can see, every tiny home got 2 doors, and you walk into a little kitchen area. You got a fridge, and back here is actually going to be the bathroom. It's just not done yet. And as you walk out here where this pallet, that's going to be a futon that turns into a bed because, well, they're really short on space and it's a tiny home. It needs a bedroom. So he told me he's going to be charging $200 a night per unit. So that might be a future thing I'm going to look at, try to build tiny homes. So I ended up getting 1 load of gravel. He really only wants it around the tiny homes. So I'm hoping I got enough because the quarry is actually pretty far away and I don't want to go back. Well, I think I do have enough. I'm only going to dump small piles at each one, and I'm going to keep a bit in back of the truck. I'm not going to dump it out until we need it. Next year, he's planning on actually putting gravel pretty much everywhere, all over the roads, and he's going to be building a main office, and he's going to be putting a gate at the front. So I'm hoping to get a nice bit of work from him, but it's just too late in the season for him to start phase 2. But if we can do a good job now, and I think we did, he probably will give us the job. Well, it's time to spread the gravel out, and I can't wait to do that, but I wish I brought my attachment. But I didn't think we were going to be spreading gravel this late in the year, and I thought we were just going to do the main road and cut down a couple of trees, but I'm glad we got the rest of the job. So I just finished spreading gravel on this tiny home. We got one left to do, and we got a lot of gravel left. So I guess I'm probably going to put some on the road and just use it up. And that is the last tiny home. We got it done. We still got a nice bit of gravel, so we're going to put it on the road. Well, let's see how good I am at spreading stone. I'm after doing it a couple times, so I think we're kind of getting the hang of it. We're not putting it on too thick. So I just looked at my phone, and in the forecast it's showing a big tropical storm coming through this area. I'm hoping it's going to miss us, but it's not supposed to actually hit till this afternoon. But we still got a couple hours work left, and we got an hour drive back to our shop. So I'm hoping we're going to beat it. Well, I ended up running up and grabbing my camper because John said I could put it on his new campground for free for the rest of the year. So I'm going to take that opportunity and pick the best campsite. So when we come back next year, we got the best campsite. Well guys, I ended up picking the big campsite. We just need a picnic table, a fire pit, and some tunes, and we're good to go. I made $210,000 off this job, and it's starting to pour, so we need to get back to our shop. We got a long drive ahead of us, and the weather is just getting worse. Well, I just got to the house, and that drive was terrible. There was at least 6 inches of water on the road. Well, I'm kind of hungry. Those KC burritos didn't last long at all. I am starved, so we're going to grab our favorite food, a microwavable dinner, and we're going to turn on the news, and we're going to find out if this weather is going to stop. Ouch, hot, that's too hot. I should have used the plate.
Breaking news on scene here in McGregor. Heavy downpours have caused massive flooding in the lower areas of the town. We're just getting word that the town has issued a state of emergency for this area. So please everyone, stay home unless it is essential.
What the? That's my shop. My shop is flooded. I gotta go check this out. I just built my storage unit. What am I going to do? Well guys, it's actually really bad out. I'm not even to the shop yet, but I can see the water. The river backed up, I'm assuming, and just flooded the whole area. And the worst part is I just built my storage units, and I put $1,500 worth of gravel down yesterday, and I bet you that's washed away. But how deep is this water? I'm hoping it's not too deep. The only good part this time, I have insurance on everything. I made sure after the tornado, I made sure to have everything insured with the best possible insurance policy. I only just finished the paperwork on the storage unit, so I don't even know if that policy has gone through yet. And I don't even know if it covers flash flooding. I don't even know. But I also got 10 people supposed to be renting from us tomorrow, so I don't know what we're going to do. And I don't want to check inside the shop, but I got to. We're going to go right quick so we don't get too much water in. And all my welders are here, and they're underwater. My mower's here underwater. I don't even want to go in here because we had nice hardwood floor that's underwater. But our gaming PC is still okay. Hopefully it stays that way because that's a good one. Now I know the weather reporter said stay inside unless you have to go out, but I kind of just want to see this. and see how much damage is around the area. So we're gonna go around, and I don't even know where to begin because we're in state of emergency, and this is gonna have to be fixed at some point. They're gonna have to try to build some sort of berm, or I don't even know, because I don't know how long this storm's gonna last. I'm just hoping the water level don't rise too much and flood my shop completely, because that's our livelihood.